Okay, let's talk about a system we all use every single day, but most of us don't really understand the global positioning system, GPS. And believe me, it is so much more than just that little blue dot on your map. So, what would actually happen if it just switched off? It sounds like a simple question, right? But the answer is, well, it's incredibly complicated. We immediately think about getting from point A to B, but a total GPS failure? That would set off a chain reaction of problems that go way beyond just getting lost. I mean, the sheer scale of our reliance on this thing is just mind-boggling. Every day, we're talking billions of devices. And that's not just our phones and our cars, it's massive container ships, it's high-tech farming equipment, all of them constantly listening for this invisible signal coming down from space. And this is where it gets really interesting, because our dependence goes so much deeper than just location. It's literally woven into the fabric of our most critical infrastructure. The timing for your bank transfer, keeping the lights on, your cell network. Yeah, they all depend on GPS. The system itself is frankly a total marvel of engineering. You've got this constellation of around 30 satellites whipping around the Earth, and each one is basically a super precise clock just hanging out in space, broadcasting a constant stream of information right down to us. This is the real secret of GPS. Its most important job isn't telling you where you are, it's telling you when you are. Each of those satellites has an atomic clock, and the signal it sends is, at its heart, a timestamp. The whole system is built on one thing: timing. But, and this is a huge but, here's the system's Achilles heel. Up in space, that signal is perfect, but by the time it travels more than 12,000 miles to get to your phone, it is incredibly faint. We're talking weaker than the background radiation of the universe. It's as fragile as a whisper in a hurricane. So, let that sink in, because that signal is so unbelievably weak, it doesn't take much at all to mess with it, whether it's on purpose or by accident. And once that signal gets lost or scrambled, the problems don't just stop there. Oh no, they escalate, and fast. So here's how the dominoes fall. First, the obvious stuff gets hit. Planes and ships lose that pinpoint accuracy they need to land or dock safely. That's bad for sure, but it's kind of manageable. The real killer, the thing that starts to unravel everything, is that third step, the loss of synchronization. And this is where the real chaos kicks in. Think about all the systems that need every single part to share the exact same time, right down to the nanosecond. The stock market, cell phone networks, they all rely on it. Without that timing signal, they just start to fall out of sync with each other. So a problem that starts out as a simple navigation issue, right? It quickly becomes a massive financial crisis because trades can't be verified. And from there, it just snowballs into a systemic failure of our entire infrastructure, from power to communications. You see, without that shared universal clock ticking away for everyone, our hyper-connected world just starts to break apart. What could start as just a regional problem, maybe from a solar storm or a jamming device, very quickly spirals into a global catastrophe as the systems we depend on for everything just stop working. So the big takeaway here is that we have to stop thinking of GPS as just a map app on our phones. It's become this silent and visible utility, a fundamental pillar that is quite literally holding up huge parts of our modern world, whether we know it or not. And that really leaves us with one final, pretty important thing to think about. In a world that is so completely dependent on these fragile, invisible systems that we all just take for granted, how strong are we, really?